welcome to Actonville TV. Yeah. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's a thirsty Thursday globally, but in South Africa, we call it a Booza Thursday. Boom. All right, good morning, everybody. I know today we are going live at 9:34 in the morning as, unfortunately, Malaysia South had a bit of load shedding this morning, but thank you guys for joining us now. This is Actonville TV. It's for everyone. You are currently watching the Cracker Dawn Show with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. Now, we have a great lineup for you guys. We've got, remember we sent out the advertisement saying we are pulling off UFOs for like about a week now, right? So we're talking about UFO whistleblowers the government can no longer ignore, right? Okay, so this is episode 181, and we've got Veronica Ivy helping us out through this entire show as she's taking us through her top 5, as she always does with her weird stories. And well, she likes to keep you inquisitive and make sure that you become more curious. All right, so we've got as we open up the show, you know, we've got our Wackett Simpson prank, and we end off the show with a stand-up comedian Auntie Sheila. So join us for the entire show. In between, we love educating people about things that are happening around them, and we feel that you should know about it. So before we kick it off with Wackett Simpson's prank, let's take a quick break. When we come back, prank.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, because you're mine. Because you're mine.
Welcome back, you crocodiles. Yes, we are still streaming live in the Malaysia South, baby, on Actonville TV. Yeah. All right. So, as we promised, we're going to open up the show with a proper bang and making you laugh this morning. One of my personal favorite radio presenters, Wackett Simpson, with his prank.
All right, not vacuum cleaners. That's the subject this morning, but telemarketers. All right, and bless them. They are tenacious, they are relentless, they're trying to do their job. I have been a telemarketer in my life.
Of course you have.
Of course, I've done lots of stuff, Sibs.
85% of the world's jobs you've
done. There have been lots of times in my life when I've been in between jobs. And then I would find another job in the meantime.
Yeah.
And one of the times I was a telemarketer. And you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed it. But look, it's not just all like policies and stuff. I mean, you might have received a call to buy a vacuum cleaner. Okay, and it's the vacuum cleaner that is not. I don't think it's commercially available. It's like Herbalife. Herbalife, you don't buy in shops.
You need a connect.
Herbalife, you've got to sell person to person.
Got to go to the dealer.
Yes.
Like Tupperware.
Yeah. And that's the Kirby vacuum cleaner.
Oh, that's the one that sucks up a bowling ball, holds the bowling ball.
No, that's the
with
clean
pressure.
green machine from Verimark, right?
Oh,
that's the clean green machine.
Wrong vacuum, yeah.
Yeah, no. The Kirby is, to put it in car context, it's the Rolls Royce.
They're quite expensive.
Most premium vacuum cleaner. All right? And you know, sales are tough because we've all done away with our carpets.
All about the tiles and the laminated flooring now.
Yes. So sales are tough. So shame. This sales person's going to get it right. So you know, my goal is to get them to put the phone down on me, which they don't ever do. All right. Now, what I'm bringing. Have you heard the other top line vacuum cleaner? Have you heard of the Henry? You would have seen the
Is
Henry.
that the one with the face?
With a face. Because
Cute little one, yeah.
yes, it's got the big eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Because vacuum cleaners you scare children.
Yeah.
And that's why they put the face on the Henry. So it would look like a cartoon character. Kids didn't have to fear this.
It's not a vacuum cleaner. It's little old Henry.
Exactly. All right. So let's see where this goes with the lady trying to flog me a vacuum cleaner from Kirby. Yeah.
Okay. They sent in your name to us. It's for a free carpet shampooing for any room in your home, which they had done in their home recently, and they were extremely pleased with the job we did for them. And this is the reason they sent your name in for the same free cleaning.
Who sent my name in?
It was a colleague.
Go on. Yes. Carry on.
Well, basically what we are offering is a free shampoo in your home, whereby we use the most advanced method of shampooing in the world.
Do you use the antioxidant method?
Well, I'm not exactly sure about the antioxidant.
Because I was reading about that, surprisingly enough, the other day. The antioxidant Diametrix. Have you heard of that?
All right, I'll get back to that one. Basically, what we're promoting, we're not carpet cleaners per se.
Yeah.
I'm promoting a home maintenance system,
Oh,
which has 104 different uses. It is the Kirby vacuum machine.
the Kirby.
The Kirby vacuum cleaner have you got?
I've got the it's the Turbo Sucker 2000.
Which one's that?
You know that vacuum cleaner that's got the face on it and the nose is the suction thing. They call it Henry the Hoover.
Oh, okay.
And you say it's got 104 uses.
Yes.
Because my Henry's only got 2 uses.
I know.
The one is obviously for vacuuming, and the other one is for pleasuring.
You what?
You know, because sometimes my options are a little bit limited, and then Henry, or as I call him, Dirty Henry.
Okay,
And please don't judge me, because I mean, ultimately, I think the manufacturers of these sexy little appliances are responsible. Because who in their right mind designs a machine with a capacity for suction and then puts a face on it? And you know, I've always wanted to make an honest Hoover out of Henry and obviously tie the knot, get married. I mean, I see it as like a perfect marriage because no one's going to argue about who does the cleaning.
no, can you maybe hold on one second?
Yeah, sure.
Let me just make an inquiry. Hold on. So can we...
Just hold on. Come here, Henry. Oh, Henry!
You see,
So, when's the earliest you can come to my place?
well, I'll phone you back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
You gotta make the sale too. Oh, she was torn.
Yeah, but she put down that phone
was
though.
torn.
No.
Sure, no, I don't like that.
Somebody's
Not
looking,
Henry.
Somebody's looking at their vacuum cleaner now. Hey.
No.
Haven't been on a date in a while.
Whack it, Simpson, to keep you laughing early in the morning. Lots of love coming in through YouTube as we have Hamali Chiba saying good morning with lots of smiles and a blushing face. Thanks, honey, for supporting the show. Alright, so as we are just finished off a Whack it Simpsons prank, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get straight into things that are a little bit more serious. With the UFO whistleblowers, the government can no longer ignore.
You can do anything. All you need is determination and a fresh pair of these nallies. But what's the point of looking like Injay game if all your money is on your feet and your dreams go up in flames? In this world of doing it for Igram, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Welcome back, honeys. You're still streaming live with us in Malaysia South on Attenville TV. Yeah. Alright, for those of you that just joined us, please do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done it already. And if you want to interact with us in studio today, feel free to use our comment section and just, well, share your views, your comments, your beliefs, or if you think this is a whole bunch of hooey, or if you wish to even share your views in comments anonymously, WhatsApp line right there at the bottom right of your screen throughout the entire show. Yeah. Alright, so let's get into it now. Before we join Veronica Ivy with her top 5 UFO whistleblower stories, I decided to actually, well, go through some of my information on the net. Okay, bit of a tough one, but I found a few things. I hope you guys will be able to join me and interact with us, right? So as this show is titled UFO Whistleblowers, the government cannot ignore this, or no longer hide it either. Okay, anyway, let's look at the whistleblower rights and protections. So whistleblowers, people who tell their tales, the tattletales, alright, people who tell can actually be protected by the law for doing what they did. I actually think that's a bad thing, but anyway, it can help in the future. Anyway, whistleblower rights and protections. Now, if you're a whistleblower, guys, here's what you can keep in mind, bear in mind, if you're doing anything wrong. Here we go. Okay, so guys, whistleblowers perform an important service for the public and the Department of Justice, meaning the DOJ. Now, when they report evidence of wrongdoing, that's what they're doing. They're protecting you. So all DOJs or all DOJ employees, contractors, subcontractors, grantees, sub-grantees, and personal service contracts are protected from retaliation for making a protection, or should I say a protected disclosure. Reports concerning wrongdoing by the DOJ employees or with the DOJ programs can always be submitted directly to the OIG hotline. There's some information. Also, if you have any questions about any of the information that I'm about to share with you guys, you can if you want to ask any questions, okay, or if you want to experience, or if you are concerned that you have experienced retaliation for blowing the whistle, you can contact the OIG's Whistleblower Protection Coordinator for any additional information. Okay, so before I go on with the show, you may also consult the website of the United States Office Special Counsel, meaning the OSC. Or you can review the OSC pamphlet as you know it. As I just told the name to you, Google it, you can click on it. If you are a whistleblower, but you are for the people, you need to be protected before you reveal any secrets or things that you might know that can help the public. First, protect yourself and then go ahead and do so. Please be safe. Alright, let's continue with the show. Now, before we get deep into it, here's the top 5 UFO whistleblowers that the government can no longer ignore, and it's hosted by Veronica Ivy, who will be helping us out and hitting our screens. As she continues to educate you this morning, I will be helping you to just protect yourself if you are a whistleblower. Coming in at number 5 this morning with Veronica Ivy is Nick Pope.
Loyalty. It's a complicated subject. Who should we be loyal to? The hand that feeds us or the people that need to be fed? I suppose it's a battle of morality and ethical beliefs. Well, when it comes to some previous government employees, they believe in biting off the hand that feeds them and distributing among the hungry souls of our world. Hi, I'm V. And if you couldn't guess what I'm talking about today, no worries. It was convoluted and I'm not completely certain that it even made sense. Today, I'm taking your curious craniums through the top 5 UFO whistleblowers the government can no longer ignore. Number 5, Nick Pope. Nick Pope served in the British Ministry of Defense, aka the MOD, and was actively engaged in the investigation of UFO reports. During his tenure at the MOD from 1985 to 2006, Pope held the position of a civil servant, specializing in defense and security issues. His role in the UFO desk of the MOD from 1991 to 1994 brought him to the forefront of analyzing and assessing unidentified aerial phenomena that was reported by civilians and military personnel. Pope's responsibilities included the examination of UFO sightings, compiling reports, and offering insights into the potential national security implications of such incidents. His work involved liaising with various government agencies, intelligence services, and international counterparts to comprehensively evaluate the data surrounding UFO encounters. After his government service, Pope transitioned into the public domain and became a recognized figure in the discussion surrounding UFOs. His extensive background in government service and his intimate involvement in the investigation of UFO reports provided him with unique perspectives. Pope's decision to share his insights and knowledge with the public contributed to his emergence as a prominent commentator on UFO-related issues. Pope's public commentary extends beyond his own experiences, exploring broader discussions and topics surrounding the existence of extraterrestrial phenomena, government transparency, and the need for a more systematic approach to studying and understanding UFOs. His articulate and measured presentations have positioned him as a go-to source for media outlets seeking informed perspectives on the subject. Nick Pope does not claim any personal witness to UFO events. His role in the bureaucratic machinery of the British Ministry of Defense and following transition into public UFO discourse have added a valuable, interesting layer to the ongoing dialogue about unidentified aerial phenomena. His contributions, grounded in factual information and analytical acumen, continue to shape the narrative around UFOs and their significance in the realms of national security and public awareness.
Okay, let's take a look on how to make a protected disclosure if you were a whistleblower, right? So, I mean, it is unlawful for your employer to retaliate against you for making a protected disclosure. Now, a disclosure is protected if it meets two criteria, right? So, the disclosure must be based on a reasonable belief that's wrongdoing that has occurred, as they explained in a chart. Well, if you Google this one, right, you'll actually find these charts on the net, right? So the definition of wrongdoing varies slightly depending on your place of employment. Also, the disclosure must also be made to a person or entity that is authorized to receive it. Employees who reasonably believe that they have evidence of the wrongdoing are always protected from submitting that information to the OIG hotline. However, as explained in the chart on the net, the other unauthorized audiences are different depending on your place of employment. Remember, if you are a DOJ employee or an FBI employee, or if you work for anything of the government, like your contractors and your grantees, also disclosing classified information, there must be a non-disclosure piece of paper in place. Alright, so there's also ways to report these things, but coming in at number 4, before we get to that, Veronica Ivy, take us away.
Number 4, Luis Elizondo. Luis Elizondo, a former intelligence officer, served as the director of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or the AATIP, at the Pentagon. His position in the government ended in his decision to resign from the Pentagon, a departure that marked a pivotal moment in his public disclosure of information regarding unidentified aerial phenomena. Elizondo's background in intelligence and his leadership role within the ATIP provided him with personal, anecdotal, and unique insights into matters pertaining to unidentified aerial threats. Following his resignation, he transitioned from a position of government authority to becoming a prominent figure in the public discourse on UAP. Elizondo's decision to step forward and share his knowledge contributed to the growing awareness and discussion surrounding unidentified aerial phenomena. His revelations did not merely focus on acknowledging the existence of UAPs, but extended to discussions about the need for increased transparency and research into these phenomena. Yes, Elizondo. Yay. Elizondo's influential public statements, interviews, and engagements in various forums became key in shaping the narrative around UAP, influencing public perception and generating widespread interest in the subject. Elizondo's credibility was further amped by his association with the Pentagon's ATIP, a program specifically established to investigate and analyze unidentified aerial threats. This institutional connection added weight to his disclosures and positioned him as a central figure capable of offering informed perspectives on the matter. Elizondo participated in interviews, documentaries, and public events, disseminating information and advocating for a more comprehensive understanding of these aerial phenomena. His role in the public sphere marked a departure from the customary secrecy surrounding such matters within government agencies. While controversies and debates surround the nature of UAP and their potential implications, Luis Elizondo's shift from a discrete government role to a public advocate marked a significant chapter in the ongoing dialogue about unidentified aerial phenomena.
as we educating you on the UFO whistleblowers that the government can no longer ignore. Coming up next, I need to entertain you during this morning, as this is a bit serious, also a little bit far-fetched, but these are things that we want to teach you guys and educate you about on the show. Anyway, coming up next, the Beatles are Come Together, covered by Kurdas with a bit of a reggae touch.
He come the blood up, he come grooving slowly. He got Jojo Abo, he won holy roller. He got head down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jump football, he got monkey finger, he shot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. He back production, he got Waller's gumbo, he got Udo sideboard, he won Spinal Cracker, he got feet down below his knees. Hold you in his armchair, you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me. He roller coaster, he got early warning, he got marijuana, he won mojo filter, he said 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Come together right now. Come together right now over me.
Beautiful delivery by Kurdas, as they just delivered for you the Beatles. I come together with a bit of a reggae touch. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we can have lots more of information coming through from Veronica Ivy.
see flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Welcome back, guys. If you just joined us, you are still streaming live with us in the nation south on Action World TV. It's for everyone. You are still watching the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. Join the conversation, comment in the comment section, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already. It helps to grow a small community station. Alright, okay, so we're talking about UFO whistleblowers, right? I mean, there's a lot of things when it comes to the government. I feel it's best that I teach you how to protect yourself if you're a whistleblower. And then you've got Veronica Ivy, who's just exposing everything with the government. It's just quite cool. We like to know what's going on there all the time because we never ever do know the right things, right? So anyway, earlier on I was helping you learn how to report retaliation or a reprisal for blowing the whistle. Now check this out. No one should ever be subject to or threatened with a reprisal for actually coming forward with protected disclosure. I mean, it is unlawful for any personal action to be taken against you because of your whistleblowing. Now, if you believe you have been retaliated against for making a protection disclosure, you may file a retaliation complaint under the guidelines, which are called Information for DOJ employees. Then there's another one called Information for FBI employees. If you're in South Africa, Information for SATs. Information for employees of DOJ, contractors, subcontractors, grantees, and sub-grantees, or even personal services, just contractors, fine. Then you also go information for reporting retaliatory security clearance action. Don't forget those things. If you're into this business, you should know what I'm talking about. So yeah, protect yourselves no matter what you get into. Like, see, I'm part of production, and everything that you do, we have a non-disclosure piece of paper to sign. Now read it carefully and protect yourself, so it's like you're preparing for the divorce before you even get married. It's safety features and measures that you should take for yourself as a human being. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, according to me, the law and the government can really screw you. Yeah. Coming up next at number 3 with Veronica Ivy, John Callahan.
Number 3, John Callahan. John Callahan, the former division chief of the Accidents and Investigations branch of the Federal Aviation Administration, made claims that he had received information about a UFO sighting from Japanese pilots. According to Callahan, the government was involved in a cover-up, concealing crucial evidence related to this otherworldly encounter. Callahan's claims surrounded an incident that occurred in the late 1980s, which involved Japanese airline pilots reporting a close encounter with an unidentified flying object. The details of the sighting raised questions regarding the possible existence of extraterrestrial life and the government's role in suppressing such information. Callahan said that the FAA had indisputable evidence, including radar data and audio recordings of communication between the pilots and air traffic controllers. Callahan's claims were built on the foundation that the government intentionally withheld this information from the public, which further sparked concerns about transparency and accountability from the government. His claims fueled already bountiful suspicions among UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists who believe that governments worldwide are actively concealing evidence of extraterrestrial encounters. Callahan's credibility lent weight and plausibility to his claims. As a former high-ranking official within the FAA, he held a position that frequently granted him access to extremely sensitive information and insider knowledge. His decision to come forward and expose the cover-up added a sense of authenticity to the narrative. Skepticism and scrutiny quickly followed Callahan's publicized revelations. People questioned the reliability of the evidence and questioned the motivations behind his disclosure. Some argued that the claims were sensationalist and lacked the necessary evidence to substantiate them. The absence of concrete proof beyond Callahan's testimony left room for doubt. The case brought attention to the greater issues of UFO disclosure and transparency within government agencies. It fueled public demand for greater openness regarding unidentified aerial phenomena, prompting calls for the declassification of documents. John Callahan's claims opened a safe of speculation, inviting closer examination of the relationship between officials and the mysteries of the sky.
Well, I found additional information on this whistleblowing thing, and I mean, whistleblower protection. There's something called a whistleblower protection coordinator. Anyway, the Inspector General Act requires the DOJ OIG to designate an individual to serve as the OIG's whistleblower protection coordinator. The OIG's whistleblower protection coordinator carries out a number of key functions, including Let's start. Educating DOJ employees and managers about the prohibitions on retaliation for protected disclosures. Okay. Educating employees who have made or are contemplating making a protected disclosure about the rights and remedies available to them. Ensuring that the OIG is promptly and thoroughly reviewing complaints that it receives, and that it is communicating effectively with whistleblowers throughout the process. And last but not least, coordinating the U.S. Office of the Special Counsel, other agencies, and non-governmental organizations on relevant matters. Now remember that the OIG Whistleblower Protection Coordinator cannot act as a legal representative, agent, or advocate for any individual whistleblower. But if you need any further information, please go check out or contact the OIG Whistleblower Coordinator Program. As you type it on Google, there'll be contact numbers, and you just follow the prompts. It'll teach you how to go about applying for all of these things. Coming in at number 2 with Edgar Mitchell.
Number 2, Edgar Mitchell. Edgar Mitchell, a distinguished astronaut who was part of the Apollo 14 mission, left a mark not only on the lunar surface, but also in ufology and conspiracies of government secrecy. In 2008, Mitchell openly shared his suspicions regarding the existence of extraterrestrial life, and made allegations of a cover-up. Mitchell's cosmic revelation was rooted in his very unique perspective, as he was one of the few individuals who had ventured beyond our planet's confines. Having spent a total of 9 hours on the moon's surface, Mitchell's experiences ignited a level of curiosity that had never been seen before. His claim that extraterrestrial life exists was grounded in the belief that the vastness of the universe makes it statistically improbable for Earth to be the sole harbor of life, which, I agree with. It is so insane to me that some people think we are the only sentient life in our literally giant universe. It was Mitchell's claim of a government cover-up that catapulted his allegations into a realm of controversy and subjected him to severe skepticism. According to Mitchell, high-ranking officials were aware of the presence of extraterrestrial beings, but actively chose to conceal this information from the public. Their secrecy, he argued, was motivated by concerns over societal upheaval and the potential impact on established power structures. Mitchell's claims are situated within the broader context of UFO conspiracy theories and a long-standing distrust of governmental transparency. While his status as an astronaut lends a sense of credibility to his statements, people often remind others that Mitchell's assertions lack concrete evidence. The absence of verifiable proof has led many to dismiss his claims as influenced by personal beliefs rather than factual occurrences. Despite the skepticism surrounding Mitchell's allegations, they have sparked discussions about the possibility of extraterrestrial life and the extent of government knowledge on the matter.
As you have Veronica, Ivy, and myself, Kimera, Heeralal, educating you on the UFO whistleblowers, especially because it's part of the government. Let's make you guys smile in between these teachings and educational show with Magic Rude, covered by Dylan Galvin.
And I sing, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And my life is still, I'm trying to get out that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I lie in a bed, just to get it all on what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake in the morning and step outside, and I take a deep breath and I get through high, and I scream for the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I sing, hey, what's going on? And I sing, hey, yeah, yeah, say, hey, what's going on? And I try. Oh my God, do I try? I try all the time. If it's a situation, and I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for a revolution. So I cry sometimes when I lay in bed just to get it all out. What's in my head, and now I'm feeling a little bit killer. So I wake every morning and step outside, and I take a deep breath, and I get real high, and I scream for the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I sing, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And I sing, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? Pensa, faz comigo, galera. And I sing, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? I sing, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? 25 years and my life is still, I'm trying to get up that raving hill of hope for a destination.
Gustavo Atremian, as he just delivered to you the 4 non-blondes on WhatsApp. I love that song. Everybody does well nowadays. I see on our channel performing that cover version. It's quite nice, obviously. Well, anyways, guys, if you want to interact with us in the studio today, there's a comment section right there. Share your views and beliefs. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have Veronica Ivy's number 1 as we talk to you about the UFO whistleblowers and a little bit about the government.
Look at slide 4.
Becky, don't lose your cool. Think of the quarter pounder. It will taste like sunshine on a rainy day. Oh, so make it a day, the quarter pound away. Da 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 da.
Welcome back, you curious crack of dollars, as we're educating you this morning on the UFO whistleblowers and a little bit of the government. Yeah. Alright, so I don't want to talk more about how to protect you, as I think I've helped you quite a bit. But there is a site, as I've mentioned earlier to you. Please check it out. It's called the OIG Whistleblower Coordinator Program. Once you type it into Google, it will give you everything that you need to know. And, well, obviously contacts. Yeah. Alright, so as we have Veronica Ivy coming in with her number 1, it's sitting with David Grush.
Number 1, David Grush. David Grush is a decorated Afghanistan soldier and former Air Force intelligence officer who worked at the NGA, the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, and at the NRO, the National Reconnaissance Office. He is an accomplished man who is extremely knowledgeable of the events and conversations that are taking place in government settings, especially surrounding UAP and non-humans. David claimed that he was informed of a multi-decade Pentagon program that sought to locate, collect, and reconstruct UAP. He interviewed over 40 workers in 4 years and came to the conclusion conclusion that the government is currently in possession of UAP. He said he actually knew the exact location of some of the technology, as the information was provided to him directly. David claims that the program is funded above congressional oversight, being bankrolled by a misappropriation of funds. He also claimed to be aware of colleagues who had recovered from non-human biologics derived from UAP crashes. He claims that his testimony was based on information given to him by trusted individuals who all had a long-standing record of legitimacy. He said that the sources shared proof in photographs, documentation, and official oral testimonies. When asked if he had known of anyone who lost their lives due to non-human materials, Grush responded, "I directed people with that knowledge to the appropriate authorities." Okay, a little sketchy, and the whole thing sounds a little off to me. Members of the government have come forward, painting David as a madman who doesn't know the difference between real and fake. But David was accompanied by 2 officers who both corroborated his story. Is it possible that David was telling the truth? Is there an organization that is currently conducting alien testing right under our noses? All I'll say is that David's claims sound eerily familiar, and the fact that David came forward with his testimony and was immediately labeled as an insane, pathological liar shows how concerned the government is with becoming an object of suspicion. Painting people as crazy is a pretty common deflection tactic. I mean, how many times have you heard gaslighting being thrown around this year? That brings today's video to a close. Do you believe any of these government whistleblowers? Let me know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed my rambling, and of course, I hope you learned something. Keep it curious, friends. Bye!
Bye! Thanks, Veronica Abby, for hitting our screens right here on the Crack of Dawn show. Coming up next, as you know, we want to keep positive vibes coming through your screen and keeping you well entertained. Here is a Magic Rude, covered by Dylan Galvin.
Saturday morning, rolled out of bed, put on my best suit, got in my car and raced like a jet, all the way to you. Knocked on your door, my heart in my hand, to ask you a question, 'cause I know that you're an old-fashioned man. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, 'cause I need to know. Said I never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer is no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry you anyway, marry that girl. Marry you anyway, marry that girl. No matter what you say, marry that girl, and we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude? I hate to do this, you leave me no choice. Can't live without her. Love me or hate me, boys will be boys, standing at the altar. Oh, we will run away to another galaxy, you know that she's in love with me. She will go anywhere I go. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, 'cause I need to know. Said I never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer's still no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry you anyway, marry that girl. Marry you anyway, marry that girl. No matter what you say, marry that girl, and we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude? Oh, can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, cause I need to know. You said I'll never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but no still means no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? I'm gonna marry you anyway, marry that girl, no matter what you say. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? I'm gonna marry you anyway, marry that girl, no matter what you say. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, cause I need to know. You said I'll never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but no still means no.
Darren McGalvin, as he just performed for you a Magic's a Rude right here on the Crack of Dawn show on Yeah. Alright, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about space facts for kids.
See flooring differently. Innovar Floor Santon. Contact us today.
It's fun facts time, guys. Right here at that Cracker Dan show. Alright. So space. Since we were talking about UFOs, I decided to find space fun facts for kids. Now, yes, there's quite a few cool things that I didn't know. You probably didn't know as well. But anyway, let's check it out. Alright, so did you know Mars is named after the Roman god of war because of its red color? Yeah. Alright, did you know a year on Mars is 687 days long compared to Earth's 365 days? Nice fun fact. Okay, another one. Did you know Mars has the largest volcanoes and canyons in the entire solar system? Here's another one coming up. Did you know the tallest mountain in the solar system at over 15 miles high is on Mars? Did you know Mars has two tiny moons called Phobos and Deimos? Did you know NASA's Curiosity rover takes selfies on Mars using a camera on its robotic arm? Did you know Martian sunsets and rises look blue because the Martian dust in the air scatters blue light? And here's another one. Strong winds on Mars can create huge dust tornadoes called dust devils over half a mile wide and high. Also, did you know that the average temperature on Mars is minus 62 degrees, making it much colder than the coldest place on Earth? And three more fun facts coming up. Did you know Mars appears reddish orange because the iron minerals in the soil rust from exposure to water and air? Another fun fact. Did you know scientists think an asteroid impact wiped out Mars's thicker atmosphere long ago? Did you know evidence shows that ancient Mars had rivers, lakes, and maybe even oceans of liquid water? Well, that's all for the fun facts, guys. As you know, I know that you've been patiently waiting for Auntie Sheila to hit our screens. Let's take a look at what she has to say today.
I got a quick story to tell your babies about Tata's cheek. Now, anyway, Tata was busy getting ready for work. And obviously, it's a stressful week, deadlines, urgency, this, that, I don't know, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, you all know how bad the rain was, right? So I called him outside because the window, most of the house is glass, the window, it was hard to push in. And then also, there was something he needed to do, right? His duty outside. So, I called him during this time, then he's squealing to push the window. Then he's squealing to do something outside. And then he says, hey, you know, when I'm busy at work and I'm busy and rushing with deadlines and this and that, and I've got important things to attend to, you calling me about stupid windows. I said, hey, listen, yeah. Who gives you... What's stupid about that? What is stupid about, just like how you have responsibility at work, your responsibility first is at home. I always tell people this. Let me tell you something. No one will wash your ass when you're down and you're dying in your last moments. It's not gonna be the people at work, my darling, because let me tell you something. You are just a number. Yes, it's important to be responsible and be good workers and work properly with ethics and with morals and work to be your best, the version of yourself. But your duty is first at home. Nandrikatanai Bamani Germany. Huh? I said, hey, don't give me your story, because remember one thing, you're just a number that can be changed. And let me tell you something, I don't care who you are, what you're earning, what position high up in the sky, when it comes to your responsibility at all. Because let's talk about me. When I have a big show and a big events with 2,000-3,000 people where I'm performing, I still have to get my ass cooked, make sure that old caver has eaten food because he'll pull his nose, his ass. I will never, even when I'm busy, I come home, I still have to wash, cook, clean and do everything because I know my responsibility at home. But you got so much cheek, I mustn't disturb you with the stupid windows and the stupid things. You're stupid. I said, Nandrakata Berman in Germany, watch your mouth first. Fulfill your duty at home and then run to show the world. I don't care what boss you are, what position, how high in the mountains you may sit in the tower, but let me tell you something. When it comes to this home, your duty is first as a partner, as a husband, then you shake your ass and run and show everywhere else. Me, I can, I can be one Lakshmi and turn into a Kali in 5 seconds.
Auntie Sheila, everybody. Alright. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, remember guys, if you got a smartphone and if you can capture your talent on that camera, drop us a message in the comment section. Let us know that you are interested and you would like to know how to go about getting your content on the screens, whether it be musical, whether you're telling jokes, whether you're cooking. Capture it with a camera, and yeah, we'll put it up on Attribute TV as we are a growing channel. And a very big shout out and lots of love coming from Himali Shiba, as she says wow for the music. Very awesome, she thinks it is. She says wow again. She starts laughing at Auntie Sheila. She's really enjoying Auntie Sheila. Thank you so much, Himali, for joining us on the show this morning. Don't forget, doll, your music is queued up to be played on our shows on our channel. So yeah, it will be coming soon. I'll tell you before we play it when your music will play. Alright, so as we come towards the end of the show, okay, I didn't hit the full hour yet, guys, but shoot, the timing of today's load shedding, God. And if you're out of South Africa watching the show, you're probably like, this girl only complains about load shedding. It's not that I'm complaining, guys, it's just I feel bad that our viewership sometimes drops because we're not sticking to one specific time to go live. So we go live as soon as, the first load shedding in the morning, which I see now they're doing it 2 hours per time. This morning, it decided to come on 2.5 hours later, not 2 hours. I don't know where the half an hour came from and where it got added from, whose granny went and put this on and that on. It's changing the system of load shedding from a machine that is programmed to be on time to a human being in South Africa that's never on time. For this past week, I believe a human being was putting the switches on and off for load shedding, an actual person. So they could have been late or they didn't feel like coming to work. So there was a couple of days when the power was on, it's supposed to be off. So yeah, South Africa's got it bad, honeys, with electricity, power, wherever you might be grateful for what you have. Thank God every day for everything that you have, because you know what? There will come that time where it can just be taken away from you, not because you deserve it, but because these things happen. Himali comes on YouTube saying, yeah, that's Lenasia South. Yeah, that's Lenasia South for you. I mean, look at us. We're supposed to be the crack of dawn show, Himali, and look at us. We went on live at 9:34 in the morning. That's not the crack of dawn. The sun is already up. Everything is already happening. People already started working. It's like, Alright, so for those of you who are watching the show for the first time, please click that subscribe button for me. Amali, if you are still watching, doll, if you could just help us out by sharing that link that I sent to you, it will help us to grow our numbers and grow ours. Alright, so guys, join me tonight as this is going to be part 2 of the well, for those of you that don't know about the show, it's called The Journey, right? We stream twice a day. So as you're seeing, we're streaming now on the Crack of Dawn show. Later in the evening is a spiritual show called The Journey. It's all about exploring Hinduism, as I'm a proud Hindu. And join me tonight as we will be talking about the origins of Ayyappa Swami in detail and information that I've gathered from professors. And well, basically I've got all my encyclopedias and everything put together just to clear up the show for you. Yesterday was part 1 of the origins of Ayyappa Swami, and we had such a beautiful soul in studio last night. He's known as a Guru Sivaraman, and he's from Lenasia South. Very, very learned man, educated man about the culture, about Ayyappa Swami himself. I mean, this gentleman has been to Sabrimala, I think 44 times that he mentioned last night. So he understood the deity, the Sami, and the entire understanding of this deity last night was explained so well. I think he did very, very well in educating me and as well as the viewers. If you missed that show, please Google on our YouTube channel. If you go into by The Journey, type in the origins of Ayyappa Swami with Sivaraman, Guru Sivaraman, Gurukul Sivaraman. It's episode 125. There's no other episode with 125 except the Crack of Dawn, but you won't mix the two, don't worry. So yeah, if you want to see what the Ayyappa Swami or deity was all about, watch last night's show. This gentleman, this Guru Sivaraman, did explain him as a devotee and what he feels and thinks Ayyappa Swami is about. So tonight we're going to go a little bit more in depth with different opinions from all over the world, where I do put the information together and do one full show. So join me tonight at 7 o'clock or 8:30 according to the load shedding schedule in Lenasia South. Yeah, but if that's not a good time for you to actually catch us, you can click on the link a little bit later. It'll be posted up. You can watch it later in your own free time to enjoy our educational platform. Alright, Himali coming in again through YouTube as sharing her love and saying, I will share them on Facebook. Thank you, my darling. You're so sweet. You're an angel and a half. Alright guys, well that's all the time I have for this morning. I'll see you again tonight at 8:30 due to load shedding. Gosh, I wish this would just go away so I could go live at 7 in the morning of both shows. It would be cool, right? Alright, anyways guys, that's all the time we have for today. Please join me tonight, 8:30, don't forget. And yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow, same time. We have to go live at 9 a.m. due to load shedding. For myself, Kimera, Heeralal, have a blessed Puza Thursday or Thirsty Thursday. Bye-bye for now.